All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another video being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Bloodshed and hope for peace. What does 2025 hold for Israel and the Middle East? And the answer is simple. Okay, if we come over here, Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21, there is no peace, saith my God, unto the wicked. Now, before I further expound upon that, let's read verse 20 in the KJV, and then I'll read verse 20 in the NLT. But the wicked are like the troubled sea. Now, for those who don't know who the wicked is, to identify the wicked, okay, we must first go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. Okay, what does it say there? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now, one of the many indications that identify who the wicked is would be he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Now, we know that the Holy Scriptures is full of judges, okay? Even the Lord's prophets could be considered judges, okay? The prophet Samuel was a judge. Jeremiah was a judge. A judge is simply someone whom the Lord has set up to judge his people according to that which is written in the Holy Scriptures. Okay, righteous judgment, of course. Okay, because you got your false prophets out there. But I'm talking about the true judges, such as, the prophet Jeremiah. You read the book of Judges. It gives you a list, the name of judges who were raised up to judge Israel and then ultimately deliver them out of their captivity. Okay, such as Gideon, such as Othniel, such as Barak. Okay, such as I already said Gideon. I already said Barak. Okay, such as Othniel, such as Ehud. Such as Jephthah, okay? And there's many more I can name, but they don't need to be listed. The point is that, the judges that the wicked had painted over were the prophets of old. Now, we know that there is a prophet, a judge who was raised up 2,000 years ago to do the will of the Heavenly Father, to work miracles, and ultimately to become the sacrifice for the nation of Israel. And the name of that judge, who is also our Messiah, his name is Yahweh Shai. Now, when it says that he, the wicked, covereth the faces of the judges thereof, the main judge who they covered the face of, which when you go into that word covered, it goes into the defacing or the destroying of images. So in order to destroy an image, you must first take away from its original quality. Okay, which is where you get iconoclasm from, which is another word for image or picture. And then clasm, the word clasm means destruction. So when you put iconoclasm together, you get what? You get the destruction of images and the destruction of all of the dark-skinned images of the ancient prophets, the ancient judges, because you had judges back then too, as well as prophets who could also pass as judges. Okay. And then the main judge that was the image of the main judge that was destroyed was Yahushua. So when it says he covereth the wicked, covereth the faces of the judges thereof, that's talking about the images of the judges have been destroyed, defaced through what? Iconoclasm. And iconoclasm can be achieved by painting over the image that was already established. And all of the images of the judges and the prophets and the disciples and apostles, okay, they were all men of color. Job, men of color. King Solomon, King David, men of color. Okay. The Apostle Paul. Okay. The Apostle Peter, men of color. So, you know, when you look at all these images, right? In today's time, especially in these Catholic churches and in these Christian churches, what images do you see? You see images of so-called white people posing as the ancient apostles, prophets, and judges. And the Messiah was painted to look like a so-called white person. So when the scriptures say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, who is that pertaining to? Who's responsible for painting all over all of the dark-skinned images of the ancient prophets and apostles and disciples and judges? The so-called white man is. Because his images are up there, you know, in these different churches and in these different city halls and these different, you know, these different religious sects, you know, which they're showing themselves to be those ancient apostles and all that. So this is the wicked that have control over the whole face of the earth. And if you further want to confirm who the wicked is, you go to Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call who? Edom, the Edomites, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So Edom will be known as the border of wickedness. Now, who is Edom? Genesis 36, verse 1. Now, these are the generations of Esau. Who is Edom? Okay. And when you read Genesis, the 25th chapter, it tells you how Esau was described when he first came out the womb of Rebekah. Esau was described as looking like a red man. He was red all over. You know why? Because he had no melanin in his skin. Okay. Melanin is what puts that brownness to your skin to protect you from the sun and from skin diseases and the harmful elements of the earth. Because yes, the earth does have harmful elements to it. And if you're not careful and you go out to the wrong place, you can get a skin disease that can be fatal. It can lead to your skin being peeled off. It can lead to your skin molding away. You know, if you have no melanin in your skin and you're out in that sun, you're going to get cooked. OK, you might end up with cancer. You might end up with radiation, you know. So the point is that Esau was described as looking like a so-called white person. OK, Esau is Edom. That's Genesis, the 36th chapter, especially starting at the first verse. So when you see Edom shall be known as the border of wickedness in Malachi 1 and 4, now you know who the wicked is. The wicked are the Edomites. The Edomites today will be the self-proclaimed white man. Okay? So this is the wicked that have control over the whole face of the earth. Okay? Those people in the land of Israel calling themselves Jewish, they're not Jewish. They are descendants of Esau. And furthermore, the Holy Bible describes the real Jews as having Negroid features, looking like so-called Negroes. Now, not every Jew on this planet is going to look like a so-called Negro. Okay, this truth is not a black or white thing. You got Israelites out there that look like people of the other nations, which brings me back to Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. Your nationality is based on who your father is. So if your nationality go back to a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native Indian, which will be an Israelite, you are an Israelite regardless of what you look like. Because the father, the man, determines the nationality of his children. Okay, and his daughters. Okay, but the wicked are like what? Isaiah 57 verse 20. But the wicked, okay, the self-proclaimed white man, which would start with the so-called elites who call themselves Rothschilds or Rockefellers. This is the wicked, right? Which are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. Now, and if we read that in the NLT, what does it say? But those who still reject me, those that reject the Lord, are like the restless sea, which is never still, but continually churns up mud and dirt. Right. A restless sea, right? Now, when you read Habakkuk 2, verse 4, it indicates that his soul, the soul of these Edomites, right? Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not of right in him, right? So these devils were not created to bring peace. These Edomites were not created to bring peace. Bringing peace upon the planet is the job of the Israelites, which starts with the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? So if you don't have Israelite blood in you, how the hell can you bring peace? Edomites especially cannot bring peace. Okay? Which I'm going to go to Second Thessalonians, the second chapter next. Okay? Let's read verse 21 now. There is no peace, save my God, unto the wicked. Okay, now if we read that in the NLT, there is no peace for the wicked, says my God. So what does 2025, right? Let's wait for this to load up. Okay. What does 2025 hold for the Amalekites? Because those people in the land of Israel, again, they're not Jewish. Okay. They're not Israelites. Okay, they are Edomites. They are Amalekites. But what would an Amalekite be? An Amalekite would be a descendant of Amelek. Now we know that in Genesis, right? We know Amelek was one of Esau's grandsons. Okay, so the fact that Amalek come out of Esau would make Amalek what? An Edomite. Anybody who come from Esau is an Edomite. So those are Edomites over there in that land. The vast majority of them are Edomites. Now, do you have some Israelites living amongst them? Yeah, without a doubt. Israel has been scattered on the four corners of the earth. Now they might look like Edomites, okay? But you got some Israelites over there in that land still. But hey, they're not in their right mind. You know? If they're not in their right mind, they're going to meet a nuclear destruction over there, man. Because according to biblical prophecy, the land of Israel, as well as Babylon, which would be the United States of America, is going to be hit with nuclear missiles during World War III. So what does 2025 hold for Israel and the Middle East, right? The answer is destruction, okay? Because these people, those people over there in the land of Israel, which is predominantly inhabited by Edomites, which will be the self-proclaimed white man, okay? These people are not about peace, okay? Okay? 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay? Now, when you go into that word perdition is another word for destruction. Okay? So they're known as the son of perdition. And a matter of fact, to further edify upon that word, let's come over here and let's look up the word perdition. Apple Pay. Well, I'm not surprised that Apple Pay is down. See, they got you people. They don't got you people used to Apple Pay, so they can slowly transition your ass into a chip. Because Apple Pay is just something you do electronically with your phone. But look, if you got the chip, you ain't got to worry about that going down. That'll always work. See, that's what they want. Anyways, man, let's type in perdition. Persona. Yeah, then let's see, perdition definition. Yeah, you get that in there. Okay. In Christian theology, a state of eternal punishment and damnation into which a sinful and unpenitent means that you don't feel sorrowful for your wrongdoings. Okay? An unpenitent person passes after death. Nah, see, they went off on that definition. Okay? Because after you die, like it tells you in Job, the 3rd chapter, you go straight to the spirit world where it is peace. It even tells you that in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward. Okay, there ain't no such place as hell where people burn forever, man. Okay. Let's go to the etymology dictionary. So they failed to give me a proper definition. Now notice how they say wicked, right? Then they show a picture of a green man right there, or it could be a green woman. But notice how the facial features resembles that of a so-called white person. That's because these so-called elites, they know they're the wicked, okay? Now they're not gonna have them looking red. Nah, they ain't gonna have them looking red. Because that would reveal too much information. And then people will be able to line it up, you know, scripture to scripture. Oh, wait a minute. Edom is described as red. And then in Malachi, he's known as the wicked. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. You see? So, yeah, of course, they're going to, you know, paint them green. You know? Because, see, Esau knows he's red, man. He ain't white. You know, that they'll paint the guy purple, blue, green. They'll paint him, you know, they'll paint him gray, but they ain't gonna paint him red, man. They ain't even gonna paint him pink. Cause see, outside of red, you so-called white people do be looking pinkish. Let me see. Let's type in perdition. Got my clothes downstairs washing, so I'm gonna have to go and get that real soon. Let's type in perdition, condition of damnation, spiritual ruin, state of the souls of the wicked in hell. See, this is why the apostles of Great Millstone say that the etymology goes off sometimes too. Now, perdition could be a condition of damnation because where is judgment played out at? Okay, I believe that's in that's in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. And I saw under the sun the place that judgment was there. What's under the sun? The earth. Okay? That's where you receive your damnation. You know, if the Lord sends you back down here to the earth and you're born with 3 fingers and an ugly face, that's damnation. That's hell. Okay? The Lord might have sent you back down here just to have you lied on and have you locked up for the rest of your life in prison. That's damnation. So you see, either way it goes, whether if something good or bad happens to you, it's all judgment played out here on earth. Okay? You know, and a matter of fact, let's go to, that's why I have this other one here. No, not you. You see, you, yeah. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10, and let's read it. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua HaMashiach. How come people receive their judgment up in the spirit world? You know, that's because they get judged for whatever they did in their bodies in their past life. Okay, that's why they get judged. You know, in your past life, if all you did was live your life as a nigga, a dago, FAGGOT, you know, your whole life was just you smoking weed and selling drugs and being a gangbanger. Well, guess what? When you die and you go back to the spirit world, the Lord is going to proclaim what your judgment is going to be before you're sent back down to the earth, because the Bible speaks about reincarnation, and reincarnation is real. And the word reincarnation means back in the flesh. Okay, meaning back, in, and then you got the word carnate. Carnate means flesh. Okay, so you could be sent back down, so you'll be sent back down here into the body of another baby. Okay, your spirit is sent back down here to the earth. Well, when the time comes for you to be reincarnated, your spirit is sent back down to the earth inside the body of a baby that is in the pregnant womb of a woman. And when that woman gives birth to you, you're back here on the earth again. Okay. And whatever the Lord said what was going to happen to you in that lifetime, it's going to happen to you. So the Lord could be like, you know, one day, you know, you're you know, you're going to wake up, you're going to commit adultery with somebody's wife, and then the husband is going to come home. You're going to try to flee from her husband putting you to death. So you're going to jump out the 2nd floor window. You're going to try to run across the street butt-ass naked. You're going to get ran over by a car. And then you're going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. You see? That's damnation. So judgment is all played out here on earth. But now in your past life, you know, if you was attempting to do good, your life was in a repetitive state, you know, then Well, when you come back in the reincarnation, the Lord's gonna do good to you. I mean, now of course we all got sins to pay for throughout all of our past reincarnations. But now you know how judgment is played out. So these Edomites, these Edomites, throughout all their past reincarnations, the only thing they have done was wickedness. Even during the Dark Ages, when they fled up into the Caucasus Mountains, what was they doing? Okay, they was committing incest. Okay, committing murder. They was probably stealing, because they're the wicked. So when they came back in there, when they rose up into power, and lo and behold, their kingdom has been established. Now they're about to be judged for all the wickedness they have done since they've been in rulership. Okay, so perdition, right? Condition, damnation, spiritual ruin, state of the souls of the wicked in hell. Now, people don't understand hell. Hell is a condition played out on earth. It can also be the grave. Okay? Like remember, there used to be a saying in the late 1800s, even into the early 1900s, even the mid 1900s. Okay, there used to be a saying amongst the Negroes and the Haitians, the West Indians. The white man's heaven is what? The black man's hell. Okay, why did they make that statement? Because they understood that hell was just a condition played out here on earth. Okay. If here it is, you a man, right? And your rod gets bitten off by a dog. That's hell right there. You know why? Not only is it going to be painful, but you ain't going to never be able to enjoy sex for the rest of your life. Okay? Here it is. You had you a gorgeous woman. She used you. She lied on you. Said that you raped her. No. Now here it is. You done lost all your hard-earned. You lost everything that you worked hard for. You lost your 50-inch screen TV, your king-size bed. You lost all your clothes. You lost your car. You lost that nice fridge you bought for all your food. You lost your all those expensive kitchen sets you don't bought. You lost all your jewelry. You lost all your hair products for your hair, and you lost your home. And not only did you lose all that, but now you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life. That's hell. A woman could just lie on you and ruin your whole fucking life. That's hell, bro. So hell is a condition played out here on earth. There's no such place as hell where people go and they burn forever, man. That's nonsense and that's bullshit. Okay, a special theological sense, a general sense of utter destruction. So there you go, utter destruction, right? They're known as the son of utter destruction. Okay, so what lies ahead, right? What lies ahead? Well, what does 2025 hold for the Amalekites, which we call the small hats, in the Middle East? Perdition. That's the only thing that lies ahead for y'all. Perdition. You know why? Because y'all are the sons of perdition, utter destruction, entire ruin, great harm, death. Okay, what does Habakkuk 2 verse 5 say about this man? Let's go to Habakkuk 2 verse 5. See, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Let me see. Okay, Habakkuk, or also known as Habakkuk 2, verse 5. Okay. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Okay, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You see that? So he gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, so what does Habakkuk 2 verse 5 say about this man? Okay, he is as deaf. So that's also another reason why he's known as the son of perdition. Perdition also means great harm, death, fact of being lost or destroyed. Right? Now, on a spiritual level, they are destroyed. Why? Because all they could do is learn the way of wickedness, man. And wickedness, living a life of wickedness can only lead to one road, man. And that's destruction. So if you're lost or destroyed, it means you don't have the truth. It means righteousness don't dwell with you, man. Loss, it says calamity, perdition of souls. Let me see. Which is not of souls, because when you die, your spirit is at peace. Ruin, destruction. Let me see. Pedere, from the Latin pedere, do away with. Yeah, do away. Yeah, these devils. You can't tell me these devils are not good at doing away with shit. Okay. They'll do away with cities, people, hospitals, food. Oh, they don't did away with food, man. Forget about it. There's no such thing as real food anymore. Okay? They don't did away with water. You can't drink tap water anymore. And it's not even certain if bottled water is even safe to drink anymore. Okay? Okay, do away with them. Destroy. Lose. Throw away. Squander. Squander. Okay. Okay, let me see. Perhaps with intensive or completed force to destruction, right? Plus dare or dare to give. So let's see. It means to give destruction, okay? Root do to give. The illogical sense gradually extinguished. So, the answer is pretty much there, man. What does 2025 hold for the Amalekites and the Middle East? Destruction. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah 34. Because the Lord tells you what's going to happen over there in the Middle East. Okay? Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein. Okay? The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. Okay, yeah, he have delivered them to the slaughter. Okay? Their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. All this is going to happen over there in the Middle East. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together, okay, as a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Okay, so, what more do I need to say, man? Okay. And yeah, that sword, okay, all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's talking about the pillar of smoke, the mushroom cloud. Okay. That's what it's talking about right there. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from off the vine, as a falling fig from the fig tree. Okay. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Okay. Now that sword right there is talking about those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. So the only thing that can await you devils in 2025 is destruction, man. Not that I'm saying that the nuclear destruction is going to happen this year. I'm not saying that, because like Yahweh told his disciples, nobody know the day or nor the hour. Now, we hope this is the year of our deliverance. You know, we're hoping that it's the year of our deliverance, because we know that during the nuclear destruction, we know that Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, is going to be present inside of what the world calls a UFO. Okay, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay, so, point pretty much made, man. Nothing good awaits you devils in the Middle East. With that, I'm going to say shalom is on to the next one.